Hello, everyone. It's the first Wednesday with you from Alps Hospitals in 2026. And so, on this note, on behalf of Alps Hospitals, we love to say Happy New Year. It's our first session for the year. Oh, yeah, it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. We are used to Wednesday, Fridays. Well, today is Friday, and it's our first session for the year 2026. On behalf of Alps Hospitals, we love to say thank you, our dear viewers, for all your followership through the last year, and it's a new year. We hope to enjoy more of your followership, more of your commitment to liking, to sharing, to connecting to our sessions, and even inviting more of your friends and loved ones to this session. And so today we have Dr. Kenneth Eguda. He's also here to sell Happy New Year to you guys. Maybe Dr. Ken, before we talk a bit, just tell your viewers that have been watching for so long, Happy New Year.
Yeah, thank you, Roots. I think the year is starting on a very good note, and we're hoping that this year will be more prospective,
Mm,
more productive, more result orienting,
mm,
and we see a whole lot of new things. I mean, with respect to the kind of work we do,
mm,
and hopefully we see, an elevation in the kind of clinical results
mm,
that we will get this year.
mm.
Yeah, on that note, I say join us on this ride as we wish you a very productive year ahead. Happy New Year to all our viewers.
Wow. So you see that this wish is very big. It means there's a lot coming up this year.
Yeah.
So please, viewers, you can't afford to not sail on this boat with us at House Hospital in 2026. We would enjoy the ride, the sail with you, and we know that we all have a good time. Yeah, it's a year of all possibilities. Well, Alps Hospitals today, yes, it's just a bit different. This is just to welcome you all to a new year and just to let you know some things that you could look forward to expecting from us at Alps Hospitals. Yeah, I know that most of us are familiar with my face, but I remain your host, Ruth Ogugu, for this session today. Okay, so Dr. Ken, I know that in the past years, Alps Hospitals has achieved a lot. In fact, we've heard a lot, we've seen a lot of testimonials out there. Some we've shared viewers, some are even some that we can talk about, but they are just so countless. A lot of achievements in the past years. And then I'm forced to think there's just something about Alps hospitals. Sometimes I've heard some clients say that they were planning to maybe go embark on this fertility journey, and they try. Now it's the computer age where everything you want to check is online and you're browsing, googling, and all of that. Yes, and I've heard some of them say they actually came on Google and tried to check for maybe the best fertility hospital in Nigeria or even in Africa, and Alps hospital is popping up, or best gynecologist, and you're seeing Dr. Kenneth Good. I'm like, wow. So,
That's actually stunning to me.
wow.
Yeah, sorry to cut you short.
Yeah.
A lady called me from Tanzania,
Okay. Hmm.
and she was excited speaking. And of course, you see, you just have to allow people express their
Themselves.
excitement.
Yeah.
I was like, I was looking for the best gynecologist in Nigeria,
Hmm.
and Google said this. I was like, Kenny Good.
Okay.
I was like,
Wow.
maybe we should look for the Kenneth Good. I don't think I'm the one you're referring to, because it's not a feeling. I don't feel it. I don't
Hmm.
think so. But I think over time that is the impression that
A lot of
a
people
lot
that
of
have
people
come
have, and that's
across.
probably
Hmm.
because of the quality of interactions they have with not just me, because I don't do much.
Hmm.
There are people around us who do so much more. I mean, in my team, Dr. Deborah is one of them, Dr. Jane is another person,
Hmm.
you know. Yeah, Dr. Shedrack is one of them, and Dr. Elachi Felix is one of them.
Hmm.
And these guys are doing enormous. But why calling Ken?
Okay.
Yeah, I heard that, but I don't know how that feels. But it's
Hmm.
just good to know that whatever it is, it seems we're getting some few things right. That's what I think.
Also, it means that for people to have this long-lasting impression and give a lot of so much reviews about Alps hospitals, about their excellence, about your excellence and what you do. I'm first to think and I'm first to ask you, what's this thing that drives you towards excellence, Dr. Ken? You or what's this thing that drives you towards the peak where you are now, where we are getting to?
This question is embarrassing.
I know that maybe your passion might have built over time towards fertility that people deal with and all, but I'm sure there's something that keeps driving you, this passion that you probably have, but just a bit. Well, this I know, yes, it might sound as it is, but this is just a little peep into that passion of yours.
Yeah, so you see, for me, I think when the universe chose you to do what you're doing and you don't necessarily choose yourself, that's what you get. You know, it started the way we never planned it, but in all my journeys in medical practice, I have only met and trained with the best. And let me begin by telling you, so many years ago, Dr. Wada Ibrahim pioneered assisted reproduction technology in Nigeria.
Wow.
My first medical career was working in the field of assisted reproduction technology with
Wow.
Dr. Wada Ibrahim. I was very young then. And from that point, I saw that there was a big field in assisted reproduction
Production.
technology. Then I went to the United Kingdom, University of Warwick, Center for Human Reproduction. Then it was the fifth rated institution in the United Kingdom.
Yeah.
And so trained there. And among there, I trained with the pioneers of pre-implantation genetic diagnosis. Those were the best at the world then. We're
Yeah.
talking of Professor Emeritus Degan Wales. Then coming to Nigeria, I also trained in minimal access surgery with the pioneers of minimal access surgery, the likes
Yeah.
of Professor Ikechi Belu. Then went to India and stayed a very long time training with the best laparoscopic surgeon, Dr. Prashant Mamri.
Wow.
I'm not done yet.
Okay.
Yes, I'm just trying
Keep
to
it
answer your
coming. Yeah,
question.
yeah.
Then I kept on going, just the pursuit for whatever I'm pursuing. I don't know, but I
Yeah.
guess
It's still the pursuit for
heights
excellence.
calling to for heights.
Yeah.
And then I stumbled on the laser surgery, University of Barcelona, teaching Hospital Del Mar. Then with the pioneer of laser gynecological surgery
Wow.
in the world,
Wow.
Professor Haimovic. Then went over to Bulgaria, Nadesia Hospital, Women and Children Hospital, where you have the only international school of laser gynecology. Then
Wow.
also under Professor Haimovic,
Wow.
and the pioneer of the hospital himself, you know, Gorgi Staminov.
Wow.
These are top people in the field of assisted reproduction
Yeah.
technology and in the minimal access surgeries. So, if you have training under the best in the world,
Yes. You can
inventors in
only.
the world, then it means you are prepared also to be the best in the world. And it was for no reason that I pioneered laser gynecological
Surgery.
surgeries in Africa.
Wow.
And
Wow.
I've trained
A lot.
anyone who has some knowledge about it in Africa,
Africa.
and then there are other things that are coming. So if that is the history that I
Yeah.
have, then of course I won't be surprised myself. I didn't chase the history, I chased excellence,
Yeah.
and it's probably showing, and that's what people are seeing. We haven't stopped, we're still
Keep
going.
driving.
Yes, and we have prepared for what should be coming for this year.
Wow. So you see that you can't be among the best and dare not to be the
Oh,
best.
sure, definitely.
so
I
so
remember after graduating
yeah.
from the laser, or rather after my intermediate level training in International School of Laser Gynecology,
Yeah.
my boss, the trainer, Professor Sergio Ahimovic, you know, jokingly prayed for me, sang and danced for me
Oh,
in
that's so
class, and said
emotional.
he's sending me to Africa to
Oh,
go and do laser gynecological surgery and just
that's so
like play.
sweet.
And today,
Yeah.
laser is like a toy, in our
Mm,
hands, and
wow.
we're just becoming addicted to
To it.
laser. You know, I mean,
Wow.
with other modalities of energies that we still
Mm, but
apply in the field of assisted reproduction
protection.
technology and
Mm,
minimal access surgery. So
yeah.
when you're trained by the best,
Yeah.
trained in the best institutions in the world, you know, then of course you are preparing to be among the best
Yeah,
in the region you
it just
live.
shows you.
Yeah. So
It
for me, I
just
think that
shows.
is it. So yeah.
Mm. So viewers, you could see that this is just beyond what you see on the surface. A lot of effort is put into this for you to now see this happening, and then Alps seems to be on the limelight, and then Dr. Kenneth Eguda seems to be the best, and all of that. So this is just a little of what is still happening and what is coming your way in 2026. And I've also heard some of these clients say things like, "Wow, your staff, the staff at Alps Hospital, and not your staff now per se, but the staff at Alps Hospital, how they are top notch, how they do so well." And I also know that last year Abuja branch of Alps Hospital was also open. That's a lot of. I mean, what are some of the things that maybe people should look out for? Because okay, you have some fertility hospitals in Abuja, you have gynecological hospitals in Nigeria, but an Alps has always been known to always should I say lead winner. It has always been top
We
notch.
blaze the
Yes,
trail.
exactly. We've always been these trailblazers and all of that. So yes, what do Abuja people and a lot of people, because I know it's not just for Abuja, you have a lot of people that come from all over the world, and Abuja might just be a place of choice because of accessibility and all of that.
Yeah,
What do they stand to expect?
yes, Abuja is central. It's central. We've always had a dream moving. I mean, having a branches across Nigeria, not just
Mm,
Abuja. Just
yeah.
that the demand for Abuja branch was becoming too
So,
much,
mm,
especially all the clients coming from, let's say, the United States, United Kingdom, and other parts of the world. The international airports are in Lagos and Abuja, so
yeah.
it's like it's easy stopping
Yes.
over and having your care as against stopping over in Abuja, Lagos, and then beginning to look for how to get to Jos, which is an added stress for some people.
Yeah.
So yeah, the center in Abuja is located to take care of all those needs of mobility, accessibility, and political situations of the country. So those who cannot see us in Jos can see our team in Abuja, and it's the same team, having the same training, the same mindset, the
Mm,
same psychology, and yeah, experience is different, different level of expertise, but it's a teamwork. And I think we're going to be carrying out the same quality of work. But I may say at this point that Abuja actually seems to be a bit more advanced
okay.
than Jos branch.
Okay.
Yeah, this is because there are some services that are high end services that are not, we feel, are not economically viable in Jos, and
Okay.
those services are available
In
in
Abuja.
Abuja, and these are like the real minimal access surgeries. As I speak to you right now, we're equipped with a very advanced operating room, yeah,
Wow.
with two different laparoscopic tower,
Wow.
and all kinds of minimal access surgeries are going on there. The advanced laparoscopic surgeries that have not been done here are
Mm,
already going on in Abuja.
wow. Wow.
Then the gadgets over there are kind of a little bit newer in the market, so they're a little
Mm,
more advanced than what we have here in Jos. So I think it just fits the metropole
yeah.
Abuja, what we
Mm,
have there, and I think we should be able to provide or extend our service to cover a very large population with what we have in Abuja. But as for the staff, it's not all glossy. Just yesterday, we had complaint, some people not getting satisfied with some other things that have been done. So we're looking into that and address all the things that people complain about. The world is very global and it's kind of small now because every information is in your hands.
yes.
You can tell quality of services just by checking things online. And so
True.
the demand that people have on healthcare providers is a lot more advanced, and to a large extent, sometimes you may consider it a bit cheeky. Yes,
It gets so
sometimes you feel that the
petty.
demands are petty, are not attainable, but it is their demand. And if you have to satisfy the client, you must meet their needs,
Yes.
whatever it is, whether small, petty, or whatever it can be point home.
Wow, your staff are so welcoming. Now we can understand.
It's courtesy.
Courtesy.
Yeah, it's
Courtesy.
courtesy because we train our staff. Apps trained his staff, you know, and we train you in medicine. We train you in the field of reproductive science, in the field of minimal access surgery, and these are actually skills you don't get in our
Yes,
institutions.
it's true.
So we train you, then we train you socially. So, and our first skill we look out for is your social skills before the medical skills.
Skills. You need to communicate well with people.
Exactly.
So, viewers, a lot has been said as to what ALP stands for, what you'll be looking for to. Well, as we wrap up, yes, I know that a lot of people are just saying, okay, yeah, we are just in January, yes, starting, but it seems like everybody has just been waiting for January. And
And the
because
January is almost gone.
today is ninth
Today is
already.
ninth already.
Yes. So just a few words from you, and we call it a day with this show, with this session today. What's your I know, okay, you've also had a lot of successes, and yes, if a few people might have had their failures. What's your final counsel to people as to what 2026, a year of possibilities, what are the possibilities we're expecting in 2026, and what should they look forward to as we wrap up this session?
Okay, last year I personally ended up the year having meeting among professionals in Frankfurt, Germany,
Okay.
and what we looked at is the demography of reproduction, seeing that the age of first pregnancy has increased. You know, it's about 32 to 34, the average age that women get pregnant. Their
Pregnant.
first pregnancy right now in
Wow.
the global statistics is 34, 32, 34
34.
years.
Wow.
You know, as against 2022, some decades ago. You understand? So that shows that, and again, ovarian reserve seems to be very low. And then we'll have a lot more people getting pregnant for the first time at the age of 40.
Wow.
You understand? So the future for reproduction doesn't seem to be a very bright future. So we have equipped ourselves with the skills of caring for advanced age women who are getting pregnant for the first time, or
First
those who are
time.
getting pregnant, no matter the number, at a very advanced age,
Age.
vis-a-vis their ovarian reserve, the leftover eggs they have in the ovaries. You know,
Yeah.
yeah. So what I'm looking at, and before then, towards the end of last year, I had conversation or consultation with some clients who felt they met gynecologists when they were young, and then they never were pregnant, and now they're planning to have kids, and they are telling them they have no
Eggs.
eggs, and they are accusing the gynecologist for not telling them
What they
the
could have done.
prospects or what they would have done. So you never know how people think.
That's true.
Now they are lay people.
Yeah.
A woman doesn't know she loses egg every month.
Right.
Yeah. A woman doesn't know she loses egg. Not just one egg, egg in their tens,
Wow.
eggs in their hundreds.
Hundreds. Wow.
Women are losing every month, every menstrual cycle.
Wow.
And the eggs a woman loses this month are likely going to be better than the one she's going to lose the next
Next
month,
month.
and on
It
and
goes
on,
like that.
until she gets to a point where she has no eggs. So we are advising that what we should be looking forward to is having more ladies looking after their fertility lives. You know, if pregnancy is not happening, or you're not getting married, or you're not ready to have
Yeah.
kids, think of what to do with the surplus eggs you have now.
Wow.
You probably will consider freezing them and have kids with those eggs
Much later.
much later. Okay, because the population of people accessing egg donation is too much, and
Too
with
much.
time, it will be too demanding
Demanding.
meeting this need. So if people start freezing the eggs, that will help a whole lot. Yes, because now the doctors are not going to be judged by what they do and do wrong.
Yeah.
They may also be judged by what they don't inform the
The
client.
clients.
And this will lead me to say that I think United Kingdom, England, is looking at this already, because the life of a young girl is being, it's been
Programmed?
it not
No,
really
not programmed.
programmed,
Okay.
being
Analyzed.
analyzed. That's the word. They do a genetic analysis on the reproductive potentials of girls to see how long you could be in your fertile
Period.
years,
Wow.
so that you will be advised on how to
Appropriately.
go around your fertility life. So if you're choosing career, doing politics, administrative work, then you would consider option of freezing your eggs. At least know that your eggs are going. But that's
Yeah.
not just for females. Even the men now, we have more problems with sperms than with the eggs.
Wow.
You know, a lot of disease conditions are coming up from kids whose male children
Yeah.
whose parents are advanced in age.
Age.
So it's a big worries and scare about sperm. And so we're also advising that young men who are not married yet should look into this and consider also freezing their
Freezing
sperms.
the
Because the
sperm.
older they
Wow.
get, the poorer the sperms. And the
Counts.
chances of having abnormalities, syndromes, and abnormalities, and all of that
Yeah.
with with kids are
Yeah.
also higher. So
Wow.
what we know about women is also the same
That's
with
for
men. It's
women.
just that the reproductive life of men is way longer
And
than
that
that
of
of women. So we
women.
want to see people being more careful about the future of their reproduction and
Wow.
do everything healthy to safeguard the health of their reproduction.
Wow. This is a major for this year, and we look forward to a lot of you seeking means to preserve your fertility. As we look forward to a lot of egg freezing, a lot of sperm freezing, and if it's possible, if it's embryos you want to generate, whichever of it, all of that is accessible at Alps Hospital. So please flood us with your freezing.
Hope there are enough tanks to freeze them. We should freeze humans too. Those are not ready to die.
We hope we get there someday in
No, we're there.
Nigeria.
We're already there. Yeah, maybe
In
in Nigeria we'll
Nigeria.
get there, but the world is there already.
Yes, so viewers, yes, it's 2026. This is just to keep your hopes high that a lot is in store for you in 2026. And we look forward to having a very good ride with you, all viewers. Please always stay tuned to us because we have a lot coming your way in this year 2026. And as for improved technology and all, yes, you can vouch that Alps gives you top notch with that. It's something that we're set to do. And from the day Alps started, that's something that's always as well with Alps, and you can't take it away from Alps. And I'm sure Alps will be leading even in Abuja not too long from now. So dear viewers, please keep yourself abreast with all we'll be doing this year, and we definitely know that you will have a good time with us at our hospitals. Thank you once again for staying tuned. It was good to have you, Dr. Ken. Thank you for sharing a bit of your
Always.
passion with us.
Thank
It
you.
was good to hear that. And so, viewers, until we come your way next time, have a lovely weekend. Bye.